channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and this is the weekly food shop. As you will probably know from the title of the video, my channel is just the haul every Saturday and then just random bits in between, and I'm starting to do lives as well, which I really enjoy. Should step that up a little bit. We'll see about working on that, I think. So if you enjoy somebody that talks a lot, because I do talk a lot, I am your girl. If you just like somebody just blabbering in the background, that's me. If you fancy subscribing, it doesn't cost anything. You'll be YouTube will let you know when I do upload or whatever. There is a button down there. Please comment, like, share, all that good stuff. I do read your comments, I promise you. Sorry, I'm looking for my receipt. I'm going to try and remember without it. Where did I put it? I don't know. Okay, so I work on a £60 budget. That's me and my adult son. I spent, I don't know where the receipt is, $49.70 something. I will find, it fell. $49.73. We spent $49.73 of our £60 budget this week. I did go into Iceland as I usually do. I only needed a couple of bits in there because where I've been stocking up with the freezer bit so much, there's quite a lot in there, and Corey said, don't do it, just don't stock up anymore. So I've only got a couple of little bits. Actually more for me in the frozen section this week. Very strange. There was a few bits I couldn't get any chicken because I wanted to get like sliced up chicken frozen, but couldn't get any of that. Couldn't get green beans. That's 2 weeks running now, no green beans, so I'm completely out. I'm so sad about that because I'm really enjoying it. So I feel like maybe go back into Iceland, because I didn't check those things in Iceland, which is where I go first, because I just assumed Asda would have them. There was a couple of bits that were out as well. I can't remember. Anyway, Asda stock is like very up and down at the moment. It's hit or miss with a lot of items. The bread was really low again. Like, that's becoming a regular thing now. Yeah, so I will give you prices as we go along. If you add it up, you'll get a different total to me, and the reason for that is because I always donate 3 items to the food bank. Again, as I've been mentioning recently, it's sanitary products is what I'm going with, because most people don't donate those items, they donate food. So I feel like the food part is covered more. I just picked up 3 packets of different absorbencies, and that was it. It's an easy option for me as well. I don't have to try and think about anything extra, so that was pretty good. That's everything. I feel like there's something I've forgotten, but I can't think what. Let's get on with the haul. Right, fresh section. Didn't need any potatoes or tomatoes or anything. That's why you don't see any of it here. Actually picked up a fresh broccoli. I was going to get frozen because I don't actually have a particular plan for most of this. But I had... Okay, how much is it before I forget? It was 79p. I mean, I could have got a bag for just over £1. I only like to buy fresh if I know I've got a set meal plan, and I don't. But I have been watching a lot of like Instagram and TikToks and stuff. I want to try this fresh. I've never tried fresh broccoli. And also there's, I've seen like broccoli stem chips. So I might try that, but it's not going to use all the broccoli. I have to think of some other reasons for it. Yeah, so this is just like an experiment, trying different things with this one. I managed to get some romaine lettuce. They're not that good looking. They're very, very green, which means they're going to go quickly. But I haven't had any for a week, so I really, really wanted some. And that is £1.09 now. It was 99p, just gone up a little bit. 17p for the bananas. Not 100% again sure. There's some possibilities, maybe like some pancakes with the bananas. And I have started watching this lady who uses natural things to make immune products type thing. She's done a lot of studies and stuff, and there was a banana skin tea, which, and it sounds disgusting, it looked disgusting, but it's supposed to help you sleep like longer and deeper. Definitely worth a try. I will record it if I do make it, but you know what I'm like, I have these ideas and then they don't happen, so you know, if it does, we will. £2 for the cherries. Squashed packet. Yeah, they look pretty decent, just something to snack on. I got 1 cucumber. I do have a fruit and veg stall outside my shop. Thinking of possibly doing having a really good look. I think I might be able to get some cheaper products from him, and that's more local as well, so obviously that's better. But if I'm saving money as well, bonus. So I only picked up 1, even though I'm probably going to get through more than one. It doesn't really tend to do me. One cucumber at the moment, maybe 2 or 3 days. So, you know, that vinegar and the garlic salt is just so nice. So yeah, I might have to do that, and I will show you if I do. I got 3 tins of the spaghetti. These are 19p and they're absolutely amazing. Don't need 3 tins, but I just like to have them there. I do eat them quite regularly. When I finish work, I have this craving for toast or sandwiches, and it's just toast is the one at the moment, and spaghetti's just doing the job. So I got 3 tins of those. 1 tin of tuna. I think Corey had some earlier on in the week, so it was just to replace that, because I've told you before, I have this fear of running out of tuna. I don't know where that comes from. It's so weird. So this is 59p. It's in brine, and I've mentioned before, I've been buying this brand for years, and I've only once ever had a bone. Never had any scales, and it's a really decent tuna. I got a Hunter's chicken. Now, I'm not going to be able to use it at the moment, so actually spent some time with my daughter, and we went out for a meal, and it sort of got me into like rice with a little bit of sauce on it, maybe some fake chicken, or just because I had fake chicken, I don't know, I just got this stuff in my brain. Green beans, it's such a filling meal, but I don't really have many sauces, so I've thought of this for the sauce, even though now I have no green beans, so I probably won't make it. And this is quite good, as in calories and stuff. It's like 85 calories for a quarter of a jar, and I think this is like going to be a sort of barbecue saucy type taste. I like the idea of it. I thought we'd just give it a go. I've not tried that one. I got the cheapy coleslaw. I told you last week that 600 grams of the slightly more expensive one isn't doing us, and we're getting through it all in a week, and this week we didn't, because it's just the way it goes, isn't it? So I just got the 50p one. This is 300 grams. We've had this before, and it's lovely. It's just really, really nice. Again, just thinking of like maybe a dip to go with trying the broccoli. And I wanted something different, because I tend to go for you go for the same things, don't you? You go for things that you like and that you know. I'm sure I'm going to like onion and garlic dip. I probably have tried it at some point. I just don't remember, and I just like the idea of it. Now, how much was this dip? £1.30. Wow, I paid £1.30. I paid a lot of money for that, didn't I? Jeez, what is wrong with me? Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing that I couldn't get as well. Talking about dips, I was going to get a dip for Corey. I wanted to get him a nacho cheese one. They had none of the Asda's own ones, so not going to pay any more than that. Oh, and I got so lucky with this. Now, bacon wasn't actually on my list. I think I still got a packet in the fridge. Do need to check that. Maybe need to freeze that if I'm not going to get through that one yet. So this is the cheapy £1.45 pack. This one I actually randomly found at the front, so it looked like somebody had looked at it and put it back. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted medallions. Look at that. So this is the cheapy pack that normally would be like a lot of the bacon that won't go in the normal packs, because they've got to be very uniform in shape and texture, in the shape and everything. So I'm so shocked that this didn't make a normal packet. But I was looking at medallions, and I was thinking I'm going to be paying maybe £2-3 quid. They actually didn't have any medallions at all, so that's why I randomly looked down here, and I'm so glad I did. £1.45 for all that, and it's exactly what I wanted. All the fats cut off and everything. Yeah, I don't know why somebody decided not to go for that. That would be the one for me. Lovely, so excited. Randomly got muffins, no particular reason, possibly like, I don't know, like a McDonald's breakfast muffin type thing, maybe, something like that. I'm just going to put it in the freezer. We don't have any of these. I have looked through the freezer, and we're getting very low on our breaded products, and you know, I like to have breaded products. So 69p. It's on a price match with Lidl and Aldi at the moment, and we do have all the other ingredients for it, so yeah. Got the wraps, because I did, like I said, I did look through the freezer, and I thought we had wraps for when we do these burritos, whenever that happens, or I don't know, something Mexican-y. And the wraps I've got are actually the Indian ones. So it's Indian spice, so I'm thinking like it's going to have a curry taste, you know, something like that to it. So that won't go with the Mexican taste, so I had to make sure I get another packet. These ones are 8 wraps for £1.10. I got myself some brown sauce, because I didn't realise I actually don't have a backup. I thought I did, and I don't. It's actually, I think it's gone up. Sauce would have been earlier in the shop. Brown sauce, 80p, yeah. So I think this was like 60-something p last time I bought it. But I just really like the cheap one. It's just got like a vinegary taste to it, and I just really enjoy it. I'm the only one who really eats the brown sauce. Barbecue sauce, as you know, if you've been here a while, I literally buy these all the time because there's been times when there hasn't been any. And Corey does like sauce with his foods, and this is his choice of sauce. If he has it, that's the one he's going to want. We do have quite a few stock, but I'm okay with keep stocking up for a little bit longer. £1.20, and this one is like more the sweet type barbecue sauce rather than the spicy type one. I got myself a juice because I realised I only have the... I always like to have an orangey juice and a reddy juice, like so a citrusy one and a berry one, I guess. I went with some of the fruits because I always go with cherries and berries. And again, I just thought, well, let's just change it up and have something a little bit different. And 95p for that, and they last me ages. Again, there's not, you know, most of this is probably me, really. Scott might have a little bit of juice, but it's more me than anybody that's going to be drinking this, so it's going to last me ages. Corey did ask for a proper Coke this week, £2.40 for that one. And I wanted a diet lemonade last week to go with the juice I bought, the Del Monte Blue Raspberry and Lemon, I think it was, which I haven't drunk, still sitting in the fridge. And I wanted lemonade to go with it last week and they didn't have any, but they did this week and it's 60p. So they'll just sit there until I'm ready to make like a, you know, like one of them really nice drinks for in the evening and maybe some ice in it. It's all posh, you know, one of those. That's what, in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I got the same Doritos as I got last week. I don't know what the Dorito situation in the house is, but I know Corey had tried these ones. I mentioned last week that Corey said we had these and didn't like them, and I couldn't remember. But he tried them again anyway. He really, really likes them. They're okay. I mean, I'm not a... yeah, I probably would just go cheap Asda's own personally, but these are on £1.25 deal at the moment. And I got the cheese ones for Corey because I know he likes these ones anyway, and these are £1.50. They are a different type of cheese taste to them, definitely, but you can't get the cheese ones in Asda's own anymore, which is a shame because they were decent and way cheaper. I got the energy drinks, is an 8-pack for £3.75. This is Corey's caffeine fix for when he goes to work, because he doesn't really do coffees or anything, so that's for work. I got a packet of digestives, 85p. Don't need them, we haven't eaten last week's ones. It's just, I guess some things are still just habit. There'll be those weeks when you're just eating a lot of rubbish and it's just there then, isn't it? So yeah, 85p for that. I was running out of it. I do take a lot of very specific type of vitamins, especially with fibro. A lot of people are very deficient in a lot of things. These are actually on a 3 for the price of 2 deal. I would have saved more if I just bought all iron tablets and all vitamin Bs, but this has got 180 tablets, so it's going to last a long time. These have got 90, so it works out we've got the same amount of tablets, so we'll run out at about the same time again. The iron tablets are £2 and the vitamin B complex are £1.50, so I saved £1.50 on getting all 3. I got myself the crispy fillet pancake thing. So I've said to you before, I'm not a vegetarian, but I do prefer a lot of the vegetarian options. This one, actually, I was thinking, like, the meal that I had, one meal last week of it, I had rice, green beans, and I found, wasn't corn, but it was a fake meat fillet, and it had a little katsu sauce type thing with it, and I really enjoyed the meal, but I would just go with different sauces, I think. And that's why I actually bought this one. And it was also down. It was half price. It's down to £1.35, which is a really, really good price. And I don't have many veggie products in the freezer at the moment. Corey had put chips on the list, so I did get these. These are £2.45 for 1.5 kilogram. I feel like he just doesn't realise that there was a packet from last week. So there's 2 packets of them in the freezer now. But that's fine. It's one of those things that they'll get eaten anyway, won't they? And I found these, again, these were on a deal. They are reduced. Where are they? Burgers. £1.25 these are. I have had Linda McCartney brand before, and I don't dislike all of it. Linda McCartney is very hit or miss on the products. I haven't tried these before. So this is a vegetarian chicken pesto burger. Oh, I think it sounds really nice. Probably wouldn't have it as a burger. As in, like, with the bun and that. I'll think of something else. But yeah, really like the idea of that. didn't get Corey any pizzas because he hasn't eaten last week's ones, but I did get myself one because I did get one a few weeks ago. I don't buy pizzas for me that often, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I just got another one, so it's just in there for when I do fancy it, and that one is £1.10. I got the crisps, wasn't going to, but as I passed, I realised that they were all the meaty ones, and me and Corey are not a fan of the meaty ones. And this one was just, there was a little bit of the red sticking out the back, so I thought, okay, I better get a pack just in case they haven't got any, like next week or whatever. So these are £3.60. You get 6 prawn cocktails, 6 cheese and onion, 6 salt of vinegar, and 6 ready salted in those ones. And I got a toilet roll, just, you know, I like keeping stocked up with toilet rolls. Actually, were these a different price or not? £2.39, no, they're the same. So these are £2.39 and they just do the job in this house. Also did get this. Now this wasn't on the list. I will go back to the other bits because they're Iceland. This was the last thing I did actually purchase in Asda, but look how nice is that. It is a Christmas one, but you know, I absolutely love snowflakes so much. It's got Snoopy on it, which is quite sweet, and I love the colour. I don't know if this camera's really picking up. It's like a very, very minty green. It's really pretty, but look. I mean, this is the reason. Come Christmas, I'm going to be so happy I got this. From £15 to £2. I got an extra large because I like oversized. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I know this isn't food shopping, but it came out the food budget. It just did. It did, so yeah, super excited about that bargain. That was all I got in Asda. I'd gone into Iceland before, and Corey had only asked for the jumbo sausage rolls, so clearly I'd bought those last week for the first time. Clearly he really enjoyed those ones. This is £1 for two of them. And then he said crispy pancakes, but because I can't have a dialogue with him, I'm at work in the morning, so he just sends me the list. I didn't know which ones, so I just thought, well, let's get all of them. They'll sit in the freezer. It's not a big deal. So I got the minced beef and onion. I got the cheese and ham and the 4 cheese. Now they do have a cheese and mushroom as well, but Corey's not a mushroom fan, and it looks like they're going to be slightly larger chunks, so I just didn't get them. And these are all £1 each as well. So I hope you enjoyed this week's haul. I hope some of the prices have sort of helped out a little bit. You know, it's interesting just seeing the prices anyway, isn't it? So yeah, I did tell you like food ideas. Now I've realised what I'm going to try to start doing is not say, okay, I bought this for this specific meal. It's more, you know, possible meal ideas, because I set myself up for failure when I do that. I'm sure I do. So like I'll have an idea of what meal it could be for. 9 times out of 10 the items don't get used for that meal. It's just the way it happens. What can I say? I'm not one of those people that says, okay, this is for this meal, we're going to have that on a Monday, and we're going to have that on a Tuesday. I can't do that. It's just not me. Too much pressure. Can't do it. So, yeah, another week done, and another haul done. Really hoping again to go live tomorrow morning, so that'll be Sunday morning at 7 AM Greenwich Mean Time. Be awesome if you fancy popping along. I'm usually on there. It seems to be an average of 4 hours. I mean, I could stay on for longer. So it's like, okay, no, when we get to 4 hours, I'm off. Even if I want to stay longer, that's it, we're done, I'm going. I'm not committing to 4 hours, don't get me wrong. Once it takes a little bit for chat to build up, and then I just enjoy myself. There will be trolls in the chat. There's always going to be trolls in the chat. I'm getting better at getting them out. Honestly, I don't pay attention to them, and I don't notice a lot of it. I think the chat notices more than I do. So if you fancy coming along and chatting with me, because it's just easier, isn't it? Like, you know, you can put comments down below and I can respond to the comment, but actually I can speak straight away back to you and answer questions, or some questions, because some questions are just not meant to be answered on YouTube. Yeah, so I hope you are having a lovely week so far. It's very up and down in England. It's like it's really trying to change seasons, but he's failing. But he's trying. So, you know, the temperatures, we're into double digits. We've had double digits for a couple of days, and it's still raining a lot, but still, it's a start. I think I've seen the sun twice this week. The sun just makes me happy. It's just a, you know, it's just a really nice, I love the sun. So anyways, digressing, I'm going to go now. So I am sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.